friends. I brought Walt Disney's Bambi's Fragrant Forest to read with you today. This is a story that was written by Felix, Salten, and it's one of mine from when I was a kid, and I wish we were here because you can smell it and it still smells, and I'm just a little old, so but the story's still great. So Bambi was born in a thicket in the deep woods. It was a shady place of ferns and pines and soft moss. The new deer sniffed. The thicket smelled good, a mixture of the trees and the earth. And then it says, scratch and sniff here to find out Bambi's thicket, how it smelled. Have you ever been in a forest? Think about how a forest smells. From all over the forest, many animal families came to welcome Bambi. Bambi tried not to stand up. He tried to stand up, but his legs were not strong enough yet. He got up, but down he fell. Oops, right into a strawberry patch. And then, I'm sure you've had strawberries to smell and eat. He's very wobbly, giggled Thumper. Hush now, said Thumper's mother. Thumper showed Bambi the forest. Bambi saw something beautiful fly by. That's a butterfly, said Thumper. Bambi saw more beautiful things. Butterfly, he said. No, those are flowers, laughed Thumper, and they are called roses. Have you ever smelled a rose before? A skunk sat up in the rose bed. Flower? Asked Bambi. Thumper just rolled all over the place laughing. No, Bambi, he said, not flower. Skunk. Flower, said Bambi again. And so, flower it was. Got a nickname, huh? So here's a cedar from Bambi's forest. Have you ever smelled a cedar tree before? Everywhere that Bambi went, his nose was busy sniffing. He smelled the tall cedar trees. His ears were also busy listening. He heard a brook bubble, and he heard the birds and the wind sing in the trees. Everywhere that Bambi went, his eyes were busy looking. He saw the tiniest toadstools, the tallest trees, the high blue sky, and many, many animal friends. How many animal friends can you name? About in the picture, how many can you name? But everywhere that Bambi went, his legs were still busy wobbling. Down again he tumbled, right into a delicious patch of mint. His nose twitched happily as he sniffed. Mother, said Bambi, what else can I discover? Oh, Bambi, there's so much, his mother said. Come now, I will show you the meadow. First, they came to a stream. Fish swam swiftly under the water. A frog plopped in, water skaters and whirligig beetles skimmed across the top. Bambi's mother leaped across the stream, and Bambi did too. He was learning quickly. This time, he didn't fall down. Bambi followed his mother farther through the forest. The sky grew dark, and a sudden rainstorm made everything wet and shiny. It made the woods smell wonderful. Bambi followed his nose to some wild sage plants. I have sage growing near the garden. At last they stood by the meadow. It was a bright golden place. No trees or vines or mosses grew there, only grasses, tall, sweet-smelling grasses. The big sky was higher and wider than Bambi had ever imagined it could be. And there was so much space for running. Bambi ran and galloped and leaped high over the waving grasses. He was so excited by the world around him. Can you think what grass smells like? There they are. That's the end of the story. That is a super fun story about exploring out in nature and taking all your senses, taking it in. What does it smell like? What do you see? What do you hear? Why don't you go try to explore? Enjoy your day, and I'll see you soon.